Buckle up, Buttercup. Life in the fast lane. Ever feel like you're strapped to a rocket blasting off to parts unknown? That's the thrill of a fast-paced life. It's a wild ride full of twists, turns, and unexpected detours. But hey, who wants to be stuck on a boring old carousel when you can have a roller coaster adventure? Some people prefer the slow lane, sipping tea and smelling the roses. More power to them. But me? I'm all about the adrenaline rush, the constant buzz, the feeling that I'm squeezing every last drop out of life. It's like trying to explain the joy of dancing to someone who's glued to their chair. You just gotta get up and move. So if you're ready to ditch the snooze button and crank up the volume on life, come along for the ride. Fasten your seatbelts. It's gonna be a bumpy but amazing journey.
First stop on our fast-paced adventure Braintown. That's right. Living life in the fast lane is like a full-on workout for your noggin. Think of it as mental gymnastics. But instead of leotards, you get to wear your comfy pants. Juggling multiple tasks, making quick decisions, constantly learning new things. It's all part of the fast-paced package. And guess what? Your brain loves a good challenge. Studies show that staying mentally active can actually help keep your brain sharp as a tack. It's like the difference between watching TV and playing a brain teaser. One leaves you feeling kinda sluggish, the other leaves you feeling energized and ready to take on the world. So ditch the remote and embrace the chaos. Your brain will thank you for it. Plus, you'll have way more interesting stories to tell at parties than I watched paint dry on TV last night.
Ever wish you had more hours in the day? Imagine if you could stretch time just a little bit more. Well, buckle up, because living a fast-paced life is like discovering the secret to time travel. It's exhilarating and challenging all at once. Okay, maybe not literally, but it sure feels like it. The constant hustle and bustle can make you feel like you're bending the rules of time. When you're constantly on the move, you become a master of efficiency. You learn to juggle tasks with the precision of a circus performer. You learn to prioritize, to delegate, to squeeze every last drop out of every single minute. It's a skill that takes time to develop but pays off immensely. It's like having a superpower. Only instead of flying, you can fold laundry, answer emails, and make a gourmet dinner all at the same time. The ability to multitask becomes second nature. Okay, maybe not all at the same time, but you get the idea. The key is to find a rhythm that works for you. The point is, when you're living life in the fast lane, you have this incredible ability to accomplish more in a day than you ever thought possible. It's about maximizing every moment. It's like those optical illusions where you can't tell if the lines are straight or curved. Your perception of time changes. Time kind of bends and stretches, and suddenly you find yourself with extra hours you didn't even know you had. It's a remarkable feeling, almost like you've unlocked a hidden potential within yourself.
Section 4, the yes factor, embracing spontaneity. Here's the thing about living a fast-paced life. You never know what's going to happen next. One moment, you could be at home, and the next, you might find yourself on an impromptu road trip or at a surprise party. And you know what? That's half the fun. The thrill of the unknown, the excitement of not having everything planned out. When every day is an adventure, you learn to embrace the unexpected. You start to see life as a series of opportunities rather than a set of obstacles. You become a yes person, someone who's always up for trying new things and saying heck yeah to whatever life throws their way. It's about being open to new experiences and not letting fear hold you back. Think about it. Would you rather be the person who's always stuck in their routine, doing the same things day in and day out, or the person who's out there living life to the fullest, seizing every moment? The person who's afraid to step outside their comfort zone, or the person who's constantly pushing their boundaries and discovering new passions? The choice is yours. Exactly. Living a fast-paced life means saying yes to spontaneity, to adventure, to the kind of experiences that make you feel truly alive. It's about embracing the chaos and finding joy in the unexpected. It's about trading in your comfort zone for a pair of running shoes and a map to parts unknown. It's about the stories you'll tell, the memories you'll make, and the person you'll become along the way.
Section 5, fast-paced living, not for the faint of heart. Just kidding, it's awesome. Now I know what you're thinking. Ellen, this all sounds great and all, but isn't living a fast-paced life kinda, well, exhausting? And you know what? Sometimes, yeah, it can be. There are days when you feel like you've been running a marathon and all you want to do is collapse on your couch. But here's the thing, it's the good kind of exhausting. The kind that leaves you with a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction. The kind of exhaustion you feel after a day spent doing things you love. Things that challenge you. Things that make you feel truly alive. It's the exhaustion that comes from pushing your limits and discovering new strengths. It's like the difference between running on a treadmill and dancing your heart out at a concert. One is monotonous and draining, while the other is exhilarating and liberating. One feels like a chore, the other feels like pure joy. It's about finding those moments that make your heart race with excitement. So yeah, living a fast-paced life can be a wild, crazy, sometimes exhausting ride, but it's also filled with moments of pure exhilaration and joy. But trust me, it's a ride worth taking. Every twist and turn brings new adventures and opportunities. Because when you're living life in the fast lane, you're not just existing, you're truly thriving. You're embracing every challenge and making the most out of every opportunity. You're making the most of every single moment, and that, my friends, is something truly special. It's about living with passion, purpose, and a zest for life that makes every day an adventure.